Oh, hello, people. Good afternoon to everyone. Welcome to Mr. O. And this is a late session, but I believe I posted it on the Telegram page that I'll be doing a Q&A. So if you have any questions, please shoot at me and let's do this real quick. I know it's late in most part of the world already, but in my part it's now 6. It's now 5 o'clock. So 5:20 something. So we can do this. We can do this. If you have any questions, if you have any concerns, if you have sent me an email and I've not answered, you have sent me a WhatsApp chat I've not answered. This is the opportunity. Shoot the comments and let's go and let's do this real quick. All right. I'll be right back with you. Just a second. But let the questions flow. Let me know what is the challenges and what challenges you have so that we can discuss it real quick. All right. Just a second. All right. So if you have any questions, just let me know. Good evening. Good evening, Felix. Good evening to you. And good evening to Mr. Charles. How are you? Madam Benedicta, good evening to you as well. Yes, so this is the Q&A straight up. Let's do this as quickly as possible. If there is anything that is bothering you, let me know in the comment section. And I'll be willing to answer those questions as much as to the best of my abilities that I can so that we all will have some clarity about things. Okay? So let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's just a Q&A. I know it's late. A lot of you may have been asleep already, but I believe we can still do this. Okay? Believe we can still do this. So shoot the mail at me and let's see how we can get it done. Abdul, good evening to you. So I'm just getting to settle. Yeah, let me know any challenge that you have and let's talk about it real quick. Abdul Razak, good evening to you as well. Yes, yes, Abdullah, good evening. How are you? Yeah, so as we wait for the questions, as a way of an update, um, I needed to speak with Jobs Connect, but I've still not been able to speak with them yet. So I'm still hoping to get Doctor maybe this weekend or earliest next week, and I'll bring you some updates. Okay, I needed to do that real quick and get that out of the way. So let's keep our fingers crossed. I, in fact, I've sent him messages. He replied, but we've not been able to talk yet. Nana, Michelle Ominia, Apomboko dear. God bless you. Thank you so much for the work you are doing for our students who are in Canada. So those of you who are here and want to go to school, you want to use a school route. If you know the teacher route will not work for you, use the school route. And that is what I always say. And another for Peter, they are all there. I call him the assistant dean of students. uh, Peter is almost done. He has handed over the baton to him. So please worry him. Okay, go and flood his page. Felix say, can I still apply with other agencies apart from JCU? Yes, Felix. This question I think I've answered you before, and I don't want to be repeating myself. So you know the answer already, right? You know the answer already. Yes, Mr. Charles. Do the recruiting agencies consider age when selecting the teachers? Number of years to retirement? No, they don't consider that. They don't. No, they don't. They don't do that at all. Yes, they don't consider the age. Any age that you have, so long as it's a working age, they will accept your application and they'll bring you and they'll place you. It is a placement timelines that have changed. As I said the other day, there are school heads who must know the people who are leaving before they can call these agencies for interviews. All right. And most of the school heads give out new contracts by March, April. So if you have not gotten your school yet, just be patient. Definitely, when the school principals, when they know the vacancies in their schools, they will be able to pull a lot of you guys in, because some teachers also wait till the end before they will tell the principal that I'm not coming back the following year. I told you before, the school contracts are given to you yearly. So it is not like one employed, forever employed. No, you are giving contracts every year. So getting to the end of the school year, the principal will have to ask who is staying and who is not staying. He will pass out the contract and you have to sign. So at that time, they know the exact number of teachers that they are going to lose. So they call for replacement. But as of now, some of them are very busy trying to do their things. Those who are getting school now are the schools that the principals know the vacancies that are already existing. All right. So the age doesn't matter. The age doesn't matter. Yes. Nana, Peter has handed over the batons to you. So please, those who want to use the school route, go and worry Nana. Worry him, worry Freddy Fett, worry Peter. They can guide you to the schools when I am for the teaching. Yes. Good evening, Theophilus, to you as well. Good evening. Abdullah. Abdullah, I don't understand that one. No. Kabibi Mutuminan. That's what Abdullah, I don't understand. This one is Greek to me. Yes, so guys, please let me know the questions. Let's go. Let's do this real quick. I know I'm late, but forgive me. I needed to take care of some one or two things. So let me know if there is any problem. If you have done any application, then also let me also put it out there that those of you who have already gotten school, I said you should get in touch with me so that we start the onboarding progress or program for you guys so that you can be ready before the school year starts. All right, please make sure you do that. Yes. Tobias, I'm holding diploma in basic education. Basic education, as in, do you have a degree? You need a degree to be able to teach in the North America schools. You need a degree. Degree is a basic requirement for you to be able to teach in America. All right. So you cannot teach with diploma. Very unfortunate. So if you're holding only diploma, I'm sorry, unless you have a degree. Yes. Nana, good evening to you as well. Please tell those who have been asking all the questions. I know I had a lot of questions and I didn't have time to answer them. So as we wait for the on-screen ones, I will want to take some questions from the comments that I received on WhatsApp as well. Somebody says, I have a BSc psychology as my first degree, completed in 2016. I hold a post-diploma in education. I completed in 2023. I teach in the primary level. I have taught for 4 years. Do I stand a chance to apply? Okay, if your first degree is BSc psychology and you are teaching in the basic school level, yes, you do qualify because you have a degree. That is the first thing that qualifies you. And you are teaching at the basic school, so which also qualifies you to teach in the elementary level here. But the thing is, you will be in a queue, in a very long queue, because there are people who did math, who did science, and they are teaching at the basic level. So they will mostly be placed ahead of you. Okay, they will mostly be placed ahead of you. So you should be aware of that. Is that okay? So for this person who sent me this, I've not replied you on WhatsApp yet, but if you are watching this video, I have replied on this video. And let me take one from the screen. Efokomla, I salute you as well. Good evening. True Citizen says, can I contact the agent for the school route? Yes, Nana Bafor, go to Facebook and type in Nana Bafor TV. Nana Bafor TV, a very colorful logo. You see him right there. And you'll be able to contact him using his appropriate and the legally acceptable means that he wants to be contacted by. Is that okay? You can't just send him DMs anyhow. And Peter is also doing the same thing, so you can also contact them. Jokoto, I greet you. Savior Jokoto. It's been a long time. Yes, it's been a long time, Savior. And Abdul Razak, I am with GEC and International Alliance waiting for placement. GEC mentioned payment. Any explanation to that? Abdullah, I will not be able to speak to it because I don't know what kind of payment they are talking about. Is that okay? I will not be able to speak to it because I don't know what kind of payment they are talking about. Have you been placed and you are asked to pay a fee? Is it their placement fees? Is it something they are charging you for placing you? That I can explain. But if I don't know what to expect, please, how do we get available schools to apply? The available schools are with the agencies. Some school districts do direct recruitment, all right, and you have to fulfill all their requirements in order to be recruited directly without the agencies. But if not, you have to go through the agencies, which makes it a lot easier for you to be able to get through. Few people have gotten through directly. Some have gotten through the Tyler ISD. Yes, I posted that information some time back on my Facebook and on my YouTube channel. So you should apply. Go and look for that video. Apply to these independent school districts. That is ISDs, Tyler, Denver, and a lot of them. So if you're applying to some of them, you have to just fulfill their requirements. Is that okay? You can. Salifu says, hello, Mr. O. Someone who has a degree in science, mathematics, completed national service, but hasn't been posted yet. Do you qualify? Salifu, you need 2 years working experience, at least 2 years working experience in order to be able to teach in the United States. Is that okay? You need at least 2 years working experience. So you qualify with your area, it is one touch, but you at least 2 years, even nothing at all, 1 year teaching experience. Is that okay? Mr. Bright, good evening. Hope you are doing well. The other day I saw you dancing skills and it was bad. Oh, you need dancing teacher. It's a bright. Don't worry. I'm working on it. Can JCU place a teacher in 2 or more school districts at a go? Yes, Mr. Charles, they can do that. They can place you. In fact, if you say place, they can give you interviews in 2 or more school districts, but they cannot place you in 2 or more school districts. Yes, they can give you interviews with 2 or more school districts, but they cannot place you because once you agree to one particular school district, that is what you go with. Is that okay? Yes. Efukomla, I want to understand something you talked about before. Is it the classroom structure like the one in Ghana here, or every teacher has a class where learners come and leave? Yes, Efukomla, in the US, the learners come to you and leave. You don't go to them. So the classroom is your office. It is your everything. That is where you live. That is where you stay. It's just like the university system because they run the semester system. They run the GPA system here. So you, the teacher, the class is for you. The class belongs to you. So you stay there. You are stationed there. Everything. If you can bring your fridge, you can bring fridge. Teachers have fridge. Some even have so many things in their classroom. Okay. Some schools allow you to have microwave, but some schools don't allow it nowadays. They have a common room where teachers go. They have fridge. They have everything. But the class is your office. The students come to you and go. So if there's time for science, they go to the science class. If there's time for math, they come to the math class. Yes. So you are stationed. The students go round. Is that okay? Yes, I think I got that question. And I want to take one question for here. Please, I want to know between graduate and undergraduate courses, which of them have more advantage of studying abroad? This person is Kusi Boatin. Kusi Boatin, any of them, depending on the area that you choose. Is that okay? Depending on your area of expertise or the area that you want to study in, they all have their advantages and disadvantages. And I believe the Freddie Fett or Nana Bafo or Peter or Choco, you can go to their page or the Forcings TV, they will explain to you in details. So Nana Boahine, I've answered your question, and I don't think I'll be able to reply to your WhatsApp. So there is another question here. I have a Master of Arts. I'm yet to get a transcript, but some of the courses are national security. Oh, okay. This person. Okay, this person. I will skip it. Mest, Kingsley greets you from Nigeria. Kingsley, good evening in Nigeria. Sam, Samuel says, please, good evening. Please, I want to ask if Faces has archived your application. Is there a beacon of hope from contacting Faces again? Yes, you can send them an email and ask about why they archived your application. Probably they have exhausted their visa allocation. Probably they've gotten all their teachers for the school year already. Probably they have gotten a better replacement for maybe your subject area, so they may have archived it. And one thing you can be assured of is when the next school year start, the recruitment year start, which is this 2024 around September, October, you guys who are already in the system will be one of the first people they will attend to before attending to any other person. Is that okay? So that you can be assured of. But if they archive it, it is likely that either number one, how long have you been on their platform, if I may ask? Mr. Samuel, how long have you been on the Faces platform? When did you apply? How long have you been there? That will also explain, because I know Faces will archive you if your video is not solid enough, if the things they require you have not fulfilled all of them, if you don't have all the requirements, they may archive your application. Is that okay? Yes. So I don't know which one is your situation. So if you can come back with a better answer, I will be able to answer that for you. Okay. I'm taking questions from here as well, because there are some WhatsApps I've not attended to, so I want to do it. This one says, he says, I'm a special education teacher. I learned there is an opportunity for me to teach in the USA. Yes, Kweku Ninavi from Ghana. Yes, there's an opportunity for you. I know some of you are not following my page, but there's an opportunity for you to teach in the USA. King Felix, are there opportunities for teachers to explore other areas like schooling as a teacher? Yes, I've talked about it, Felix. I've talked about it several times. You are able to explore those areas. You can explore the area of schooling as you are in the US, so long as it does not conflict with the job for which you were originally employed. So, for instance, if the school district brings you here, you cannot leave your class and say you are going to school. So it means you have to do with online classes or online schooling or online. And there's a lot of them. You can do your masters, you can do whatever you want to do online. Is that okay? So it's allowed. Yes. Redeemer, I salute you. Redeemer, thank you so much. Good evening. I know it's late, but pardon me. For almost a year and 8 months now. Yes. Probably there is something. If you have done video for them, maybe your video is not compelling enough. Trust me. Your video is not compelling enough. So that is why they may have archived you. Is that okay? So reach out to them and they will explain to you exactly. Or your subject area is not a highly demanded subject area, so you're not getting any requests from school district for you. So I will ask you to send them an email, a cold email, a nice one, and ask respectfully why you've been archived and you just want to understand. Unless your area is a hot area and they are not placing you. Is that okay? Good. Good evening, Henry. Good evening to you as well. So I'm still taking questions from here. I've not answered a lot of questions on this phone yet. Please, I'm done with the interview and I'm now filling the job application form, though they have not given me, even though they have given me a job offer already. Now, the form, I have to state when I will be available to begin employment, and I don't know what to do. I think this person have answered you some way. Yes, you must tell them you are available to work in July 2024, or you are available to work immediately if that is what they want you to do. Some says on the Faces portal it is declined. Oh, okay. Then probably there's a problem with your application. Is that okay? There may be a problem with your application. Yeah, so I will ask you to just email them. They will be the best person to explain to you. Henry, good evening to you. Sarah, good evening. Guys, let me know the questions, and I'm trying my best to combine both the ones I've not answered and the ones I've answered, so that we see where we are. If you send me WhatsApp and I've not answered you, please. Somebody says, good afternoon, Mr. O. Please, I would like to be able to help me with a J1 sponsor who will charge me around $1,005. Unfortunately, I cannot, link you with any J1 sponsor who can charge you $1,500. Because I don't work with any of them. No, I don't work with any of them. Yes, I have an interview or a professional relationship with Jobs Connect, but I don't work with any of the agencies. I'm not their employee, so I cannot give you any of such. So if you send me this message and I didn't answer you, please, I have answered you. All right. Thank you very much. Afokomla says USA and Ghana, which is more tedious to teach. Afokomla, I'll say US is more tedious to teach. Yes, I've said it several times. US is more tedious to teach because you are not just a teacher, you are doing more than teaching. You are doing management of students, you are doing management of parents, you are managing you yourself. And also you are responding to the requirement by the school district and your superiors, your principal, your assistant principal. There are so many requirements for you to get done. So you are attending to IEP meetings. So for instance, students have independent or independent educational setups, or students with ID and how do you call it? Accommodations. Let me say accommodation, 504 plans, accommodations, learning accommodations. You have to do meetings with them periodically. So you have to go for some meetings. These meetings, sometimes you have to leave your class. So somebody will come and cover your class and you have to attend these meetings. You are filling forms, you are responding to emails. You are more like a manager in your teaching classroom. Is that okay? So it is more tedious to teach in the US. It is more tedious to teach in the US than Ghana. Ghana is easy. Africa is easy going. And Africa, because of the way we have used, how do we call it? Other unconventional and unprofessional means to control our classes, it looks more easy. And the responsibilities and the requirements on you are not as much as here. For every penny the white man will give you, you will have to work for it. Yes. So it's more tedious. Richard says, Mr. O, I really appreciate your time and guidance. I also appreciate you engaging with me on this platform. Thank you so much. Next, I'm applying through IAG and all documents reviewed and accepted, including my video interview. Now I am waiting for the school district interview. Is IAG okay? IAG is perfect. IAG is good. Trust me, they are good and they'll place you. Okay. So once you are okay, you've done everything, you are only waiting for school placement, then you are more than okay. It's okay. Just be patient. They will reach out to you. What would be your advice for a professional accountant or auditors who want to transition to be a teacher in the US? I would say it will not be easy for you because are you coming in by yourself so that you apply to teach, or you want to come in with the teaching, through the teaching route? The best advice I will give is that you should come in through the school route. And whilst in the US, you can do certain trainings and take certain courses, and you get a lot of auditing jobs. I have a friend who is an auditor. In fact, he is more into IT. IT in the sense that even though it is editing, he does the IT part of editing more. Okay, so he works both from home and from the job. He goes to the office once a while. He's an auditor, he's an accountant. So there are so many avenues for accountants, but you have to be in the system. The address has to change first. Is that okay? Yeah. So find a way to change the address, either school or whichever way you want to change the address. Then when you come in, you can either want to teach. In fact, he can decide to go and teach. He can decide to still continue his job. Is that okay? Good. Is early childhood education in demand? Yes, Evelyn. Early childhood is in very high demand. So long as you have your documents right and you have everything right, you need to be able to apply to some of these agencies or the school district that are recruiting directly. Then you can come in with it. All right. Please, is it possible for social studies teacher to grab a teaching job in the US? Because IAG put my application up for hiring And as of now, no school has shown up. Yes, Henry, it will be a little tight, but you have to be very patient with them. Okay, because social studies is not a highly in demand subject, so you may not get schools readily calling for social studies teachers, especially when those subject areas are more reserved for indigens. Is that okay? So it will take some time for them to place you as a social studies teacher, even though I will not say it is impossible. No, it is possible, but it will take some time. Is that okay? Yes, Madam Vivian, good evening, and thank you so much. Madam Vivian, thank you so much for your support. Even though you are not a teacher, you have been a support on this platform, supporting people in the Telegram page and responding to queries. And I really, really appreciate your time. And God bless you. All right. God bless you. After your gift, it is plenty, plenty. Marvelous. Well done, oh, Marvelous. Good evening to you as well. I hope Marvelous everything is going on fine. Marvelous, we are still waiting for you. Come and tell us, how has it been? What is happening to you? If everything is going well, okay? The people want to hear from you. In fact, I got a Nigerian. In fact, he's in Cameroon now. He has gotten a school, and he wanted to. I wanted to link the two of you, but I've not been able to do that. So please get in touch and let me connect you. You can show him. I think he has gotten it already. Where he did his application, where you did your application, and all that. He wants to go and do his application as well. Good evening, Sally Gold. Good evening to you. Congratulations for your donations. Sally Gold is into an NGO that gives sanitary pads or sanitary towels to young students, female students in Ghana. Last week they did a donation to a school in the remote area, and it's wonderful. If you have your support, please support her NGO. These are the little things we can do to help some of these kids. Most of these kids don't even know how to use sanitary pads. They are bringing it. They go to the class, they do video, they show them how to put it on, how to dispose it off, how to handle themselves. So at least they also become better in society. Anita says, please, is ICT highly demanded area in the US? Theophilus, unfortunately, ICT is not in high demand in the school system. Listen to me carefully. The IT as a teacher, so those of you who are teaching IT, it is not like a highly demanded area in the school system. But if you are in the US, ICT is a highly demanded area. You know that already, right? Yes. ICT is a highly demanded area, but not in the school system, because the school system, they have IT teachers already. Okay. So it is not a highly demanded area. Anaya entry. Good evening to you as well. I salute you. Sally Gold, thank you very much. Yes, God bless you. Henry says, please, among those who came with testimony on your page, is there any social studies teacher who has been? Yes, there has been a social studies headmistress. In fact, she was a headmistress in Ghana. She did social studies and she came with it. She's teaching in an elementary school. So you can go and watch that video as well. And if you are coming, I mean, once you are coming, I can put you to some of them. Yes, she did social studies. So she got it through them. Yeah. She came with EPI. Yeah. Because she's teaching elementary level though, not social studies in high school. So get a difference. Lillian says, good evening, Mr. O. Can I take a loan to sponsor? I said, can one take a loan to sponsor themselves? Will such salary accounts be accepted for J1 visa? Yes, why not? It will be accepted. Are you talking about the embassy or you're talking about in terms of the agencies? I mean, taking a loan does not, change anything. Yeah. They want money in your account and you have the money in your account, whether it's a loan, whether it's a gift. You only have to prove and explain to them that this money is from here, is from here. If they ask, is that okay? Which EPI is doing of late, they're asking for the explanation for the money in your account. So it is allowed. You can do that easily. Okay. If that is a requirement for you to show. Yeah. But if you're applying, if you're talking about applying to the embassy, yes, it doesn't also really matter. Once you are on a J1, the document, the DS 2019 has been sent to you, you are going to apply unless you have something very incriminating or something that is already on your file, you get a visa. I mean, the visa is a done deal. Is that okay? Yes. I salute you, Emmanuel. Thank you so much for the job you are doing, for the help. Theophilus says thank you. Ibrahim says thank you as well. Yes. So Ibrahim, as we wait for more questions, let me take few of them from the Telegram page as well. I believe most of them has been answered. And I just want to I saw one or two questions that I feel I wanted to. Somebody says, okay, so I think this question too has been answered on the Telegram page. So the person is okay. Good. Good. Ohinaba Wachi. Oh, yes. Unaya Bosu. Unaya Bosu. I'm just trying to do. Somebody says, good afternoon, House. Has anyone done an interview with TPG? If yes, please assist me with some of the questions they to expect. Archibald, you are on the Telegram page. You asked this question. You can always get a lot of help on the page if you are part of it. Somebody will definitely reach out to you. But if you want questions, please watch the hot seat that we did some time back. And I shared some few questions. I've been doing that from time to time. I think this week I will bring back some other more questions, how you can answer it, and if it is asked in your interview session. Is that okay? So let's have time or make time this week. And I think on the police report, a lot of you are having challenges with the police form. How do I input a date on the online application form? I have tried severally. So somebody who is on the Telegram platform, please answer this person for me, because I have not done the police report using the online system that has been created now. Abdul, if you were once denied a student visa, will it affect your J1 visa? No, it does not necessarily affect your J1 visa, but it puts you in a very lower category of acceptance level. Okay, let me explain that. So if you've been refused a student visa before, how long was that? Is it very recent? If it's very recent, then it means you are telling them that your true intention for traveling to the US is not for what you were intending to. Okay, so that thing can play in. But if it's been a long time, then it doesn't really matter. But on the form, depending on the agency, you have to tell them that you were refused before and give the reasons why you were refused. Is that okay? Good. And these two, and with the US system, every visa application is treated independently. You know that. So it may not necessarily, if you don't have, unless you went there with a fake document, then it will affect you adversely. But if not, you should be good. All right. Eric says, what is the typical daily schedule for a teacher in the US? Well, Eric, this is a big question. This is a big question. Let me take some small ones and I'll come back. Please, how much will you need in order to travel to the US for schooling? Ibrahim, I cannot give you a definite figure. Every situation is different. Every situation is different. Everybody's situation is different, depending on what you have now and what you don't have. If you don't have a passport, it means you have to cover that cost. If you don't have a police report, if you don't have transcript evaluation, it means you have to do all these things. So your cost may be different. I talked about costing once. Mm-hmm. Your cost may be different. Even with the teacher program, your cost may be different from another person's cost, depending on what they have and what they don't have, depending on whether they are coming with their family or they are not coming with their family. So I cannot give you a definite answer on that. Okay. Every applicant situation is different. Abdul says 1 year. 1 year as in 2023 or in 2022. Well, I don't think it will affect you that much. It's okay. I don't think it will affect you that much. So don't be worried about it. Henry says, I had an orientation with JSU, and from the look of things, it seems there is hope for school interview with Dr. Topaz, and was talking about that. Oh yes, there is hope for school interview. So keep waiting and keep hoping and keep praying. Is that okay? Thank you so much. Now let me go back to Eric's question. What is the typical daily schedule for a teacher in the US? Eric, depending on every teacher, right? Depending on what you teach, your typical daily schedule is this. If you get to school, some schools, depending on the level you are teaching. So let me break it down. Those teaching elementary level, most states, you get to school, the students have to get to school by 7. And you, the teacher, it means you have to be there before the students get there. Is that okay? It means you have to be there before the students get there. Now, for if it's a middle schools normally most of the state will start around 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay, depending on the state in which you are. And for the high schools, most places start 7 o'clock. Some also start 8 o'clock or 8:30. So depending on whatever time you get to school, you must, if the school is starting 7 o'clock in the morning, you have to be there at least 1 hour before, or at least 45 minutes to the time that the students will come in. The first thing you do is to, welcome them. You have to be by your door and welcome them into your class. In fact, with time, you realize that they don't necessarily take that welcome serious. Okay, so but you just have to be there to make sure that you are monitoring students on the hallway and those coming into your class, and anybody who is not in your class, you let them go back so that they don't create any confusion and all that. Then when they settle, when the bell rings and they settle, you start your lesson. Depending on how you have structured your class and what you're going to do that day, then you go through it. There are some schools that do about 6 periods in a day, and one of that period is given to you as your planning period. That planning period is where you are all by yourself. There's no student with you. You are all by yourself trying to put your lesson notes, trying to put your assignments, your grades, the students' grades in and all that. You use it to do whatever you need to do at that time. Is that okay? Now, if you are in the system or in the school districts where they operate on a 4 period or 5 period system, it means one will be given to you. So no matter the period system they operate, one will be given to you to plan. And you can use that to go for PLC meetings. If there are no PLC meetings that day, it means you are all by yourself to plan for the rest of the school days or whatever you want to do with it, or whatever assignment that is there. Sometimes if there's a professional development, those are the times you can use to do it. All right. So that is the basic typical day in the school. It depends. Every state is different and every school district is different. So sometimes it's difficult to keep a typical, but the general overview is being in school 45 minutes before time, at least, and welcome the students, get into your class and teach. That's it. Yes, and you have break time. Apart from the planning time, they have break time. So the students will go for break, you'll be in your class. If you are an elementary teacher, you have to go with them. You walk to the canteen with the students. If you are a middle school, you sometimes have to work with them. If you are in a high school, we don't work with them. They go by themselves and they go and eat and come. Yes. So I think I've given you the overview. Leaders, say thank you for your prompt and encouraging response. Please, Mr. O, I need your advice. My NCE and degree transcript are ready for evaluation, but my master's degree results will be ready in months. Should I go ahead and add the evaluation? Yes, do the evaluation for the first two. The master's, you can do it later. It will just cost you a little bit. But when you get a school and you are here, you can do the master's and you can send it to the school district. Then they'll use it to pay you. Is that okay? Here, the master's will not affect. The basic degree is what you need. You have it already. So you can use it to apply. When you get in, the master's only helps in, increasing your salary a little bit. So you can add it later. All right. So don't let that stop you. Mr. Say, it's been ages. Where have you been, Mr. Say? Mr. Say, I've not been seeing you here. Mr. Say, let's get together and talk, okay? Do teachers in the USA write lesson notes? Like, yes, Mr. Say, we write lesson notes. We write lesson notes, but we don't write it in a book like how you guys have it, how we were doing it back home. We don't have a big book where you have to be writing. No, 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 no. We don't do that. It's mainly electronic. And nobody will even take, you can do it and print it. So we do write lesson notes, yes. Mr. Say, let's talk, all right? Evelyn says, how can I evaluate my transcript for application for a job in the early years? Evelyn, I have a video on YouTube, a longer video, 1 hour, and I have a shorter one. Whichever one will work for you. If you need to understand things in detail, that video I answered a lot of questions. So the longer one may help. But the shorter one, I went straight to the point on transcript evaluation. You can watch it and use that to do your transcript evaluation. Mercy, I have an interview with Vasobia Group of Company, and I was successful. But they demanded I should pay $250 application processing fee. I got worried and suspicious. What do you think? I don't know about that name. I don't know that name. So, Mercy, maybe you may want to send me a WhatsApp. Then we can talk about it. Okay. I don't have that. I don't know that name. I've never heard of them before. I'll look into it. Okay. Vasobia Group of Company. Who are they? I don't know about them. I'm sorry. Yes, but my internet isn't internet at all. But don't worry at all. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yes, Eric says thank you. And Sally Ben says, I want to come there to teach French. Yes, Sally Ben, you can come and teach French. You saw me posting snippet of my interview with the French teacher, and it's amazing. I mean, we have French teachers here, so you can come as a friend. I have one even next door. We live in the same apartment, so he's next door me. I mean, he's also teaching in the elementary level. He's teaching French. Yes, he came with EPI, so it's okay. No, did he come with EPI? Yes, I think he came with EPI. Yes, so there are teachers here with French with EPI. Some came with TPG. Some came with other agencies. So yes, French teachers are also wanted. How do you feed yourself? Yes, Mr. Osa, you eat in the class. Yes, that is your class. If you don't want to eat in your class and maybe you think the food will the sent to be in the class, you can go to the teacher's lounge. We have a very beautiful lounge where you can go and heat your food and do whatever you need and eat there and sit there and eat. I mean, you can. There are chairs there. You can sit and eat. Then go back to your classroom. Yes. Harry, thank you for the stars. I need the real one. Facebook is playing that is with me. Thank you, Mest. Fiza, good day, boss. Good day to you. Eunice says, I'm just here to listen. I don't have a question. Thank you. Eunice, thank you so much. I appreciate your time for engaging with me. Mr. O, I want us to discuss something seriously. Fiza, really? Are you going to pay me money, Fiza? I need money. If you talk about, well, I want us to discuss something serious. It's money. Oh. Eh? It's money, money, money. This one, okay, you send me a WhatsApp and let's see what we can do about that. All right. Yes. So, guys, if you have any question, just pop it up. Let me do this real quick because it's been a long time we did this, and my time is far spent, and I need to run. But I'll be able to answer some few questions if you have them. Okay. I'll be able to answer some few questions if you have them. Yes. So I want us to discuss something. Okay, this one I've taken it. More cash. More cash day. Don't worry. Okay. Faisal, I believe you. I believe you. Emmanuel is giving us thumbs up. Emmanuel, it's a thumbs up to you. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate the time. And the time is flying. We've done 42 minutes already. Wow. Yeah, money. I need money. But I need money. So right now, there, if you are coming for serious discussions, you have to bring money. You have to bring money. Faisal says, I shouldn't worry. More cash day. I'm just sieving through the questions, the emails. In fact, I'll be able to answer some of the emails. But if I've not answered you, you better come and ask you. If you don't answer, then I'm sorry. If you don't answer, then I'll be sorry. Who is this? Okay, so I think we don't have a problem. Okay, so I think all has been taken care of. Unless we have any question on the screen, I will be running away, and we can do this again. Abdul says, need more agencies to apply. Abdul, how many agencies have you applied so far? Are you on the Telegram page? If you are not, send me a WhatsApp. I'll put you there. All right. Good. Henry said, but please, I'll book an appointment with you as soon as I schedule for interview. Henry, no problem. Just let me know and I'll book you. All right. Bless. I heard tax take 50% of your salary in the US. That is a lie. That is a big lie. Don't let anybody lie to you. Taxes do not take 50% of our salary. It's a big lie. Why? Which kind of lie is that? Don't let anybody lie to you. I beg. Taxes do not take 50% of our salary. It is never true. It is never true. Yes, we do pay taxes and we love paying the taxes, but no tax takes more than 50%. Trust me, it's a percentage. The state will take something from you. How do we call it? The states will take something. The district, or let's say the federal, will also take something. But trust me, it is not 50%. All right, it is not 50%. So don't worry. Don't even bother yourself about that thing. Don't even let it bother you at all. Bafo says, good evening and God bless you. God bless you, Bafo. Zachary, you cannot call me. Unless we schedule an appointment with me, you cannot call me. In fact, the WhatsApp number is there. But those of you who try calling, if you are not part of my subscribers group, I don't even have your number. I don't have your name saved. So you cannot call me anyhow. Emmanuel, always refreshing. The energy you just put in to empower us. God bless you. God bless you as well. God bless you. Yes, let them subscribe to the subscribers page. Subscribe. It's not much. Subscribe and let's interact. If you're on the subscribers page, they have a lot of one-on-one with me, so they know. I could not cancel my visa interview appointment last year after my I-20 form was cancelled. Would that affect me? No, that will not affect you. If that is not even a problem at all. If you couldn't even go for the interview, then you don't have a problem. Appointment is nothing. They've just taken your money for free. But appointment does not even mean anything at all. So don't even stress yourself about it. Okay? Next. Can I use my land indenture as one of my home ties? Yes, I use that. In my time, that is what I use. I use my indenture as one of my home tie documents. Yes. So if you have a land indenture, use it. Ibrahim, I only have my passport and my certificate. How do I get a teaching job with sponsorship? You only have your passport and your certificate? Ibrahim, just send me a WhatsApp and let's take the communication from there. Let me add you to the Telegram group and go there. The agencies and all the things you need have been pasted there. All right. In the meantime, I will also encourage you to go to my YouTube page, watch a video I did on documentation. I did a documentation video. I did transcript evaluation video. Watch all those things and let's interact. Okay. Good. Abdul Razak Yahaya. Faces GC EPI International Alliance. I'm not on the platform yet. Okay, Abdul. So just send me a WhatsApp. And those of you who are asking, my number is on the WhatsApp page. Don't come to my email. Don't come to my WhatsApp and ask for my number. No, go to my Facebook page, my YouTube page, like it, subscribe to it, and you will see my number right there. Okay, then you can interact with me. If you come to my email asking for my phone number, I will never respond to you. All right. I will not respond to you. If you come to Facebook and you're asking for my number, I will not respond to you. That is one thing you should understand. I will not, because the number is right there. You are just refusing. Some of us are just refusing to read and to learn. Some of us got my contact through their school pages and through their WhatsApp groups. If you got some information, go to my page, go and look for who you are even interacting with. Don't just take the blanket statement. Oh, send this thing email to this man and you have visa to heaven. No, I don't give visa to heaven. I'm not an immigration consultant. I don't hold myself as such. So please don't come and be asking me. You know where my number is. You know where my email is. Use it. All right. Benedicta, God bless you. God bless you as well, Benedicta, for your time. And Katrina, how do I subscribe? Go to my Facebook page. Once you click on the about, you should see the subscription button right there. I think I should do a video one day and just a short video and post it on Facebook. Okay. Yes. Henry, I have applied to about 3 school districts and 5 agencies since my area is not on high demand. Yeah, Henry. So that'll be, you have to do more applications. But Henry, have you also considered the school route? Have you considered the school route? Have you considered using the school route to come in? That is also a very good area. All right. Fiza, I just talked about it. Dorcas, yes, it's been a long time I've seen you on this page. Hello, boss. Please, any job for a professional and licensed French teacher? Yes, there are French teachers here. You see, maybe you are not following my page well. Dorcas, go to my page. I even posted snipers of an interview I did with a French teacher recently, where we were all singing c'est la paz à tout, and bonjour, ça va bien, très bien, merci. And we were talking about all things. So yes, there are so many jobs for French teachers. Send me a WhatsApp. I'll add you to the Telegram group. Then you can apply from there. All right. Thank you, Mercy. You don't be worried at all. You are good to go. Yes, Emmanuel says you need your Visa card ready. Click on subscribe button on mro.com profile and follow the prompt. Thank you very much, Emmanuel, for showing the way. So those of you who are asking to actually subscribe to the Facebook page, you can do that. In fact, you can also subscribe to my YouTube page. Yes, you can also subscribe to my YouTube page if you so wish. That place very soon we'll be having some tea party, committee meetings there. So those of you who are not on YouTube, I told you already there are informations I will only share there. I will only be sharing it on the YouTube family tea party group. Yes. Guys, let us subscribe and save a lot of headache. Yes, thank you very much, Benedicta. Subscribe and save a lot of headaches. You get answers one on one to a lot of, I mean, things that are bothering you. All right. Can I apply directly to a school board for teaching position without having a social security number? Yes, some of the school boards do accept that. Without a social security number, you can apply. But when you apply, you have to comply with their directives. Some of them will demand that you do your teacher licensure before they will bring you in. Some of them also demand that you look for an agent who will sponsor your visa because they are not ready to sponsor the visas before you come in. So it depends on what the school district wants. You can apply directly to them, and if they are willing, they will give you the job offer. Someone is going to Texas to the Texas ISD, one of the ISDs, directly from Ghana without using any agency. So it's possible. Some of them they will demand that you take certain exams, practice and stuff, and you must do it. And if you do it, some of them will take the EPI exam. They have an EPI exam that you can take. Once you take them, they will go ahead and employ you. Is that okay? So it's possible. All right, it's possible. If you don't have social security, it's possible. Yes. Okay, so guys, I think our time is fast spent. If there is no other question, I will want to take a run. In fact, I thought it would be quick, but we've almost run into almost an hour. But I believe we've touched on all the questions that have come. Those who still have questions, you can post it under this particular video. And if I have time and I see it, I will reply to you. If not, we'll do this again another time. And if you have any questions, or if you have sent me an email, I have not answered, if you send me a WhatsApp, I have not answered, please be patient. It's in queue. We are all in queue. So I will definitely get back to you. But if I've answered your question on this video, then you are lucky. Henry says, I recently applied to Miami University, and they are still waiting for their response. I'm putting any means to get in. Yes, that's good. I mean, any means you can use to get in, use it to get in. Lillian, thank you so much. I am lifted, though. I remain lifted. Thank you also for engaging with the platform. So, guys, thank you. I woke you up from your sleep. I know most of you were about to go to bed, but share the video. Maybe it may be an answer to somebody. So please click on the share button, that little one. Click on it, share it to any group you are, share it to anybody on Facebook. In fact, tag them, send it to their DMs. Just send it on Instagram, share it on TikTok. Please share it so that if any question, maybe the person is also having the same problem, we may have already answered it. Is that okay? Yes, thank you. Henry, what is your area? Oh, okay. Somebody, Louis is asking Henry, what is his area? All right. So, guys, I'll leave you. 53 minutes done, and I believe we've touched on all the questions that came in. And God really bless you as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are welcome. I also appreciate your time, and let's do this another time. All right. Bye bye, and good night.